So a couple videos ago I said that I overreacted about a certain hero, and of course it was Shaman. And I do admit when she first came out I did slightly overreact because she was very fast and her tracking was absolutely insane. But she got her nerf and we've played against her for a couple months now. And today I want to basically follow up on my past two videos about her and talk about her now in Season 5. Now that we've all gotten to play with her and against her, the whole Shaman hate train has definitely died down since her initial release. And with experience, her matchup isn't as bad, although she is still definitely one of the better heroes in the game. I definitely don't think she's the best anymore, since nowadays there are just better heroes. She's fast, does decent damage, has wonderful dodge attacks, and can put tons of pressure on her opponent with the vast amount of tools in her kit. And I think this is what they wanted Shaman to be. I think they wanted her to be able to crack open turtles and be able to have an option for almost anything in her way. And I think they did this in a way that gives her opponent a way to fight back. But this doesn't mean she's without flaws. I like the way she plays as a whole, but there's a few things that just don't seem right about Shaman's attacks. We all know her attacks are fast from neutral and you have to be awake to deal with all of her options to open you up. But I've always thought that her dashing attacks were a little on the fast side and just don't reward you enough for parrying or dodging them. Her side dodge attacks are pretty easy to parry, but their speed in my opinion should warrant them as a light attack rather than heavies like berserkers. Same thing with those tedious forward dodge heavies. If it comes from either one of the sides left or right instead of top, they seem to come out really fast, and dodging them only grants you any real damage if you have a dodge attack of your own or fast dodge recovery. Honestly, I would just slow these things down a little bit, or don't let her feint it so late into the animation, and then I think it's fine. I get that Yubi wants to make this game faster and faster as we go along. The only problem I have with that is the health pools don't really agree with the whole prediction based route we're taking. I'm all for confirmed damage and really reading your opponent and guessing what your opponent is going to do next, instead of reacting to everything, but you can't let people confirm things for 40 damage and stuff like that. The only other real problem I have with Shaman is the bite that we've all come to love. In short, 50 damage, full stamina regen, and health regen is a little too much. You either have to make it harder to pull off, or you have to tinker with those values a little. Right now, I think it's just a little too easy to land the bite. Getting your opponent to bleed isn't that hard since there's a couple ways to do it, and landing the bite is even easier since you can feint it, delay it, or literally confirm it with any throw. I like the idea of the bite, it's unique and it fits Shaman as a hero, but there's a little too much reward for how easy it is. Now those two moves alone are more useful than half the cast kit, and I believe a good Shaman player can still hold their own against anyone. The only two moves I have problems with can be countered, and I think that's why they weren't touched when Shaman first got her nerfs. But other than that, I don't think she's that bad anymore. I still see some of you guys telling me that Shaman is the best hero in the game and that she really needs work and that she's OP and broken, but I just can't agree with that. The forward dodge heavy and the ease of the bite is all I can really think of that needs work, and honestly I don't even think it would be too hard to fix. And as unpopular as it is to say, when I die to Shaman I never feel like I've been cheated or anything because I know that I probably made a mistake or tried to parry too much or just didn't react on time. I think one of the issues lie within most of the cast being weak. Heroes like Shaman, Berserker, Conk, and Kensei can all do so much now compared to the bottom 8 heroes in the game, and feeling like you can't do anything because your hero actually can't do anything with a lack of a moveset is frustrating. Especially when your moveset looks big, but it's just a bunch of chains that don't really matter because they bounce on block or just asking to be parried. I don't hate fighting Shaman, I just don't like it, but I won't call her OP. I think she's in a good spot considering the direction that this game is going in. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. I just wanted to talk about Shaman for a little bit, and I know that a lot of you guys won't agree with me on this one, so let me know down in the comments how you feel about Shaman and try to be civil. Don't bash anyone if you don't agree with them because, it's just an opinion. Do you think that Shaman is fine, or do you think she's still too much? And as usual, if you like the video, feel free to leave a like and sub if you're new, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.